you some Scottish poetry by some famous Scottish poets. And I will maybe write down some words, some Scots words, and teach you what they mean, or maybe some lines so that you can see what the Scots language looks like. And the first poem that I'm going to read to you is by Robbie Burns, who is probably the most famous, definitely the most famous Scottish poet. We have a whole day to celebrate Robbie Burns in January. We have a feast of haggis, neeps and tatties, haggis, neeps and tatties, and we remember Robbie Burns and his wonderful poetry. I have them on my laptop and I'll be reading them from there. Okay. The first poem that I'm going to read is A Red, Red Rose by Robert Burns. Oh, my love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like a melody that's sweetly played in June. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I. And I will love thee still, my dear, till a' the seas gang dry. Till a' the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt away the sun. I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands o' life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee weel a while, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 mile. That's such a sweet one. I love that poem. I remember singing it in primary school. I will teach you one word. Around them the cracks deepen, the rats crawl, the kettle whimpers on a crazy haul. Roses of mould grow from ceiling to wall. The man lies late since he has lost his job. Smokes one elbow, letting his coughs fall thinly into an air too poor to rob. It's a little depressing. Okay, the next one is going to be To a Mouse by Rabbie Burns again. So this is To a Mouse by Robert Burns. Okay. On turning her up in her nest with a plough, November 1785. Okay. Wee sleekit cowering timorous beastie, oh what a panic's in thy priestie. Thou needna start awa sae hasty. We bickering prattle I wad be laith to rin and chase thee, we murdering battle. I'm truly sorry man's dominion has broken nature's social union, and justifies that ill opinion which makes thee start. At me thy poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal, I doubt na whiles, but thou may thieve. What then, poor beastie, thou maun live a Damien icker in a thrave. Sa sma requet, I'll get a blessing with a laugh and never miss it. Thy wee bit, hussy, too in ruin, its silly was the winds are strewn. Thy wee bit, hussy, too in ruin, its silly was the winds are strewn, and naething now to beg a new ane, o foggage green, and bleak December's winds ensuing, baith snell and keen. Thou saw the fields laid bare and waste, and weary winter coming fast, and cosy here beneath the blast, thou thought to dwell, till crash, the cruel coulters passed on through thy cell. That wee heap o' leaves and stibble has cost thee money a weary nibble. Now thou's turned out for thy trouble, but house or hold, to thole the winter's sleety dribble, and cranrook called. But mousie, thou art no thy lane, and proving for sight may be vain. The best laid schemes o' mice and men gang aft ugly, and lee'st nought but grief and pain for promised joy. Still, thou art blessed compared wi' me. The present only toucheth thee, but ouch, I backward cast my ee on prospects drear, and forward though I cannot see, I guess and fear. That's a hard one to read. So I will teach you this Scots word, which is cranrook, which I may be pronouncing wrong, honestly. So it's C-R-A-N-R-O-O-K. castle high on a hill outside Grief. We dine on haggis and tatties and neeps. I drink water with mine, and then the prince sips at a peat peppery dram. Then it's time for the dance. O Scottish prince, the heathery air sweetens the night. Bats hang upside down in the pines like lamps waiting for light. Ask me to dance to the skirl of the pipes. All the girls are in dresses, the boys are in kilts, but no boy is so fine as the prince in his tartan pleats. I wait for a glance from the prince, for the chance to prance or flounce by his side, to bounce hand in hand down the gay Gordon line. Och, the pleasures are mine. O Scottish prince, the heathery air sweetens the night. Bats hang upside down in the pines like lamps waiting for light. Ask me to dance to the skirl of the pipes. At the end of summer, I say goodbye to the Scottish prince and catch a train to the south, over the border, the other side of the purple hills, far from the blue and white flag, waving farewell from the castle roof. The prince will expect me back again next year. Here's a sprig of heather passed in my hand as proof. O Scottish prince, the heathery air sweetens the night. Bats hang upside down in the pines like lamps waiting for light. Ask me to dance to the skirl of the pipes. Ask me to dance to the skirl of the pipes. That's cute. It's like an English girl who's in love with a Scottish prince. Okay, so I think that's it. But if you're interested, I can read some more Scottish poetry. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please let me know if there's anything that you'd like me to talk about or teach you. And I hope this was relaxing as well.